Well, Little Shop of Horrors, presented by Premier Arts, is opening this weekend for one weekend only. And joining me this morning is Sean Leyes, who plays Seymour Krelborn.
Yes.
And you have an interesting friend with you this morning.
I do. This is Audrey 2. Audrey 2 is a strange and interesting plant found in the Skid Row Floral District. And
it grows and grows and grows.
It does.
And it's so cool.
Mm-hmm.
So Sean, you are, interestingly, you and I both separately were in New York recently and saw Little Shop of Horrors off Broadway.
Correct.
It was so exciting.
It was.
And then to be able to come and do it together here in our area is so fun.
Mm-hmm.
And it's interesting to me because people say, Little Shop of Horrors, is that like that thing where they throw toast and they think it's Rocky Horror Picture Show, but it's not. And actually, even though the title might suggest something different, Little Shop of Horrors really is kind of fun for the whole family.
It is.
Like, kids will get a big kick out of it. So this plant is one of four
phases of Audrey 2.
Yeah, and so this is the
second phase.
Yes. So it starts little and then it gets bigger and bigger. Oh, my goodness. And it gets bigger and bigger and as we speak.
It just grows, right? And, he's well trained, so he would, sorry. Tui, come on.
What does he eat?
Oh, well, we'll find out in the show that Tui actually thrives off of humans and blood.
Oh.
And I know that's a little dark.
I offer Jackie up as tribute. Not me. So that's so cool. So full disclosure, right? I mean, I obviously know the answers to all these questions because I'm the director of the show.
Sure.
But this is so cool, and this is a puppet.
It is.
Right, and so your hand is up in there making it doing that kind of stuff. But then, oh my gosh! But then when the puppet grows one bigger, it actually has a person in it.
It sure does.
And then when it gets even bigger, it has a different person because it's too physical. I mean, the job is very physical operating the plant.
It
so
is.
then it has so we have three puppet operators. And these puppets came to us from New York, and that's kind of a cool thing.
Yes.
They're very, very, very well made and very, very cool and very showy, as you can see right there. So for people who might not, know what Little Shop of Horrors is about other than the plant,
sure.
What do you have for us?
So it centers around this Skid Row florist shop in New York in the 1960s, and Skid Row is kind of this rundown area of town. And Seymour Krelborn, that's the only neighborhood he's ever known his entire life, but he's longing to be a part of something bigger. And one day he happens upon the Audrey 2 in the wholesale flower district, and he quickly realizes, though, that this fame and this new life that he was longing for comes with a price. And he has to make a few sacrifices and some hard choices throughout the show.
So if this were today, he would have been like a TikTok sensation.
I'd say so.
And then had to pull the plug.
Definitely,
right?
definitely.
Because that's, and then, so there's this is Audrey 2, but there's an Audrey 1.
There is.
A beautiful young lady that works in the flower shop with you who has a rough life.
Yes.
It's kind of fun to explore that concept throughout the cast, right? Because it is all about adversity and trials and kind of stepping out of what you know and trying to be better.
Definitely.
Like have a better life. And so it's still, even though it's, an older show, it still resonates today for people. It's very interesting when things can do that. The Little Shop journey was a movie. Right. And then like a B movie. And then we know the movie from the 80s with Rick Moranis and Ellen Green, who played Audrey on Broadway originally. Right. So the songs are so great. There's an interesting connection I always think about this show. There's a song called Somewhere That's Green, and it is the same melody as what?
Part of Your World.
Yes. I mean, it sounds, and it's the same composer.
Exactly.
And so you hear the Part of Your World from Little Mermaid in that song. It's so it takes me back every time.
Definitely.
But great music, great cast. You see photos there. Just such a fun show for the whole family. This weekend only at Premier Arts, the Lerner in downtown Elkhart. You can find out information by visiting premierarts.org. And you know what? We're going to have some tickets to give away. So keep watching for your chance to win a family 4-pack of tickets to see Little Shop of Horrors this weekend.